already out and running. Tess Heel had a career-high 31 in that game, including a school record 21 in the fourth quarter. Janessa Cotton, who was part of the altercation in that game.
Early here, this Kansas State squad's got to get good movement against this Houston defense.
In Houston, it was a different cast of characters that led the Wildcats to that come from behind win. Here's Klassens driving hard to the basket and finishing.
Great ISO one-on-one. Jordan Spicer, when she's going to come in off the bench to maybe play more of that 3 spot instead of having to take some of the load at the 4-5. When you run into foul trouble, you don't have as much depth. But she's been good here early, asserting herself as what they need.
Garcia sees an opening, drives, hits.
Parad having some struggles over the last couple games. Jeff Mitty looking for her to become more of an effort individual, someone that can give them more on both ends.
3 of 11 are the Cougars from the floor. They'll bring in a little more size inside. Nice pass to Abdur Rahim, driving, and the pass from Ross. They led by 15 against the Wildcats in the first half, and by up 12 at the half. All the way to the cup, and a lay-in by Peguero.
But they did a good job of sharing, not over-dribbling, and putting themselves in tough spots.
Garcia to Cotton, great cut, finds Klassens. Here's TK Pitts, who has 4. Ross got great position inside.
Because it's not going to be a simple process here tonight at home.
Hunter into a turnover, in the trap by midcourt results in Klassens getting blocked by Pitts, but K-State with the ball.
With crisp passes or hard cuts, that's what happens when teams take advantage.
Inbound play right under the basket between 2 Wildcats, and Jeff Mitty's hit a 3-pointer already. And a steal out high as Sides reads it against the freshman. She'll go in and lay it up for her first basket. And just like in the first meeting, the Wildcats get at least a little bit of a momentum turn. Wildcats get the rebound, try to turn the tempo up a little bit. They don't have numbers. Sides just lets it go and hits it.
Sometimes it's the secondary look, and that's what you're going to get from Terrence Sides. She's got range, rod, and now Kansas State. Terrence Sides, deep 3. They put themselves up 5. Here at home in the third, playing with responsibility now at Houston.
Peguero bumps Garcia. Count the basket. Get the official ruling here. Continuation rule in college hoops.
Gina Garcia just able to split the defense, get deep into the lane, and Peguero out of...
All tied at 31. Tess Heel in transition lets a 3 go. That's pure! It might bring rain as high as it goes, but it goes in more often than not. Especially in league play where Heel has been utterly dominant. Garcia reads the pass and steals it. Houston in a dry spot now, shooting the basketball. Sides, full head of steam, running layup. Got it! And one!
Kansas State.
Right about midcourt, you saw that she was going to go full all the way to the rim.
No Addie Brown. Was Ariana Jackson going to be available? They lost 2 weeks ago in Cincinnati. Can they get back on track? They've done so tonight, and I think that Arizona State against number 22 West Virginia.
3-point put up left side, in and out, no. Abdur Rahim, the stick back.
Offensive rebounds, you get on the weak side against the zone. You've got Jalea Davis, she is the front runner, ladies and gentlemen, for Freshman of the Year in the Big 12.
Agreed. Laskia Klassens with the offensive rebound and stick back after the timeout by Jeff Mitty.
It's going to stay with Houston, but this becomes a 1-2 possession ball game right now here in the fourth, just strictly because Kansas State had a bit of letdown to start the fourth.
3-pointer by Hunter. K-State. Back to the zone for K-State. They've been in it pretty much the entirety of the game. Hunter feeling it. Hits it! As a true freshman when she was at the University of Texas. That's her career high. Cut by Spicer. Got the layup. That's her first field goal. K-State in front by 2. The mission now would be don't let 7 shoot a 3 for K-State. Pitts driving, scoring. She's got 14 and a combined 29 from Pitts and Hunter.
What a move baseline, just to be able to recognize defense late on the rotation. One-on-one on the step through.
Garcia, hesitation, drive and a layup for Gina Garcia. And Jeff Mitty wants a timeout.
I think there's been some miscommunication for Kansas State defensively, Brian.
Baseball pass over to Classens. Cross court over to Spicer. Sides doesn't want the three. Heel steps around a defender, will let it go, and hits again. Garcia guarding Hunter. Pick and roll run with Abdul Rahim and one.
Picture perfect off the bounce. Rahim is going to have a chance at that old-fashioned three-point play. You overcommit and overhelp.
Sides called for the reach.
But if you're going to go man, you've got to be able to keep this penetration in front. Stay square to these ball handlers.
Hunter working her way through the lane. Feeling it. Kendall Hunter with 17 points.
She is.
Bench player last year for A&M. Driving finish by Sides. 14 for Terran Sides.
Wipe it from Tess Heel, but just couldn't stay in bounds. K-State 13 on that shot clock.
Inbound play. Hunter against Classens, a total mismatch. K-State with 4 in double figures as Classens has 11. And it is a two-possession game. That's who led SMU and Steve a year ago. Started to become a defensive force. Merchant able to get her second field goal of the game with a lay-in. 2 minutes to play in Bramlage as K-State looks for back-to-back wins for the first time since November 8th and November 10th. Sides with an ill-advised pass inside and stolen by Hunter. A chance to pull within one or tie for the Cougars. Abdul Rahim against Cotton. Hunter on heel, score it, and one. Hunter a chance to tie it at the line with 19 points.
Rips through, great defensive possession, gets the steal, and she's one-on-one against Tess Heel, draws that contact. And you can see they understand.
Rounded by Peguero.
Just 3 fouls on Houston, so they really have a foul to give.
Classens scores and a foul is called. The worst outcome if you're Houston.
She was the inbounder. You get that movement. That's where the whistle comes.
He's talking with Lisa Jones. Pitts, free throw. That's a critical miss. Houston on the next foul puts K-State at the line. Heel goes right, not left. Finds Classens up strong. Scores again. Classens with 16.
And Jordan Spicer at the free throw line.
Classens has been a mismatch issue for Houston.
Yep.
But you put it in the hands of Heel, let her make the right decision. As you said, calm.
Kansas State.
Hunter's going to let it go a deep three. Too long. Rebound. Fought for. Sides will get it for K-State. They immediately call. In the end, you're probably all right if you're K-State, but these are 2 mistakes, 2 brain cramps late that you had avoided for the most part of the second 20 minutes.
And you've got to be better. They've got to be cleaner all throughout.
Garcia will miss. K-State did not handle that last 20 seconds very well, but they will survive at home and win back-to-back games.